the near side. Another shot saved by Gerald. Loose puck out front, and a score with 27 seconds to go. It'll be a goal by the Hutchison Hawks.
And the Panther players reacting, their heads down between their legs. Gerald on the ice. And
Gerald has nothing to be ashamed of in this game.
He has faced 47 shots and stopped 44. The Panthers have taken 8 shots.
Again, Hutchison's applying pressure, numerous shots, and Gerald able to stop, I think, the first 3 of those, and been out of position, and the puck was able to make it across that goal line.
27 seconds to go in this contest. The Panthers are down 3-2. Face-off is controlled by nobody. Now it's kicked by Went over to Sutherland. He gets knocked down. Picked up by Yar. Over to Went. He's going to take... No, and the goalie dives way out front. And we've got stoppage of play, and Daniel Went got grabbed by Baggin, and so he pushed back. I don't know if they're going to apply any...
No, not at this point. They are going to have a face-off to the left of Nielsen.
Daniel Went, Josh Sutherland, and Scotty Yar. 6 on 5, and Nielsen with just 5 seconds to go. Dylan wins the face-off, takes the shot. Nope. Sutherland... Panthers tie it up! Unbelievable! 0.9 seconds. It's what they needed to do. Gerald is going crazy out on the ice. He's doing cartwheels. The Panthers have tied this one up at 0.9 seconds. The crowd is going crazy across the way, and the Panthers are hooping it up.
Panthers pulled Gerald. So they ended up with a 6 on 5 and took 1 shot, bounced back, and then I'm not sure who got that goal, but they took the shot, and
I think it was Sutherland. I think Dylan sent it to Josh, and Josh poked it in, but that is at 0.9 seconds.
Found the back of the net, and they're going to make it a game right here.
That's going to mean 8 minutes of overtime. A new game. We're in the 4th period. 8 minutes up on the clock. Face-off controlled by the Hawks, but they can't control it. It's going to be picked up by Crow along the near boards. Taken away by Dylan. Dylan down back behind the net. Ryan Crow picks it up along the far boards. Oh, slapped away by Baggin, but Yar keeps it in at the blue line. Now over to Crow, to Greason. Greason back behind the net to Crow. Yar guarding the blue line. Picked up by Baggin is Yar and Dylan Sondergaard on defense. Baggin with the shot.
Oh! No goal. Waved off.
It is going to be a face-off to the left. The goal behind the goal light behind the goal. He put it on, but immediately the referee was waving no goal because Gerald had it in his glove.
Yes, they've got some goaltenders behind the goalies that indicate with a light. The light went on, but the ref said no goal.
Yar sends it around to Wentz. He clears it out of the zone, out into the neutral zone. It's Abel and Sutherland out there. So they've moved Yar to defense, and Ryan Crow is on the front line. Now it's going to be Baggin coming in from the near side. Sutherland trying to get it away from him. He centers it. No, Sutherland does get a stick on it. Sends it to Went. Nope, bounces it off the referee. And back behind the net. Over to Sutherland. Sutherland out front to Abel. Abel going along the boards on the far side. He gets knocked off the puck and sent back to Yar. Yar out front to Went. Slapped away by the Hawks and taken back by Sutherland. Over to Went. Went sends it across to the far side. Yar's going to race over to get to it. He'll send it in, and it's in the right circle. Crow is the one going in. Nope, can't get a hold of it. Picked up by number 15. That is Michael Walker. From the blue line, saved by Gerald, picked up by Dylan. Dylan out front to Crow. Now it's underneath one of the Hawks, taken by Crow. Crow in a battle, over to Petty. Petty along the boards, has it slapped away. Picked up by the Hawks. No, kept in the zone there by Greason. An amazing play. Ryan Crow, top of the right circle, across to Dylan. Dillon at the left circle. He's being harassed by a couple of Hawks. The puck gets away from him, sent around, and Yar's going to have to keep it in at the blue line. He does so. Sends it in to Crow. Nope, it's going to be by Crow and out into the neutral zone. 5:49 to go in sudden death overtime here. Ryan Crow can't get a stick on it, and it's over to number 15, Michael Walker. Walker sends it down back behind the Glennallen net. Yar's going to pick it up as both teams change lines. Yar tries to clear it out of the zone. He's being harassed by Baggin, and he sends it around to Wendt. Kept in by Langworthy, though. Langworthy out at the blue line with the slap shot. Saved by Gerald. Loose puck. Picked up by Yar. We've got a couple of Hawks on top of Gerald, so Yar's going to take it out front to Sutherland, and Langworthy will pick it up in the neutral zone. The Hawks clear the line. No, we're going to have offsides.
Icing, I believe.
Icing on the Hawks, yeah.
Bring it back to the Hawks end.
5:10 to go here in sudden death, fourth period overtime.
This is how Glennallen scored that last goal with 0.9 seconds left. They had a face-off in Hutchison end, and so here's another opportunity for the Panthers.
Face-off controlled by the Panthers. Yar sends it to Crow. Crow out front to Dillon. Dillon down the slot. Getting crushed between Jasper and I. The Glennallen Panthers are champions. Panthers are champs. At 5:02, it is the Glennallen Panthers. There's a big pile on the. Oh my! And the Panthers are going crazy. Oh my! 4-3. Glennallen, after 3 years of working hard, the seniors leading the team. Will find out who scored the goal, but an amazing, amazing finish, and we are going to have ceremonies. We don't know who scored. Everybody is just so happy. The Hawks feel much like the Glennallen Panthers did last year. We know how it feels finishing second 2 years in a row, and the Glennallen Panthers finally get it. Coach Sondergaard is out there hugging every player he can find.
Sondergaard's on this team. Of course, he was on this team last year,
yes.
And when they were defeated and in the middle of it now.
And there we go as the Glennallen Panthers
and the coaches down in front of us congratulating one another on a hard-fought game, and what a battle that was. And to think it came down to the last second of regular time.
Dylan Sondergaard, he's got to be the player of the game for Glennallen. He was the MVP of the Great Land Conference. He proved it. He got the tying goal on the face-off there to Josh Sutherland. He got the winning goal. Gerald Mills deserves huge kudos. Facing
incredible
50 shots. He faced 50 shots and stopped
a 5-to-1 ratio.
We got outshot 50-11, and yet the Glennallen Panthers pick up the win.
And talk about heart. That like we said, from dejection to jubilation.
With 27 seconds to go in regulation, the Panthers were down. And
we thought it was over.
And we thought it was over. You probably heard it in all of our voices.
We thought it was over, but they didn't.
Oh, man. And Coach Sondergaard giving his son a huge hug, as Dylan has been a captain along with Scotty for the last couple of years. Gerald Mills across the way. He goes and finds his mom, gives her a big hug as she is trying to get pictures from the penalty box. Miss Elizabeth Yar is there. I see she's wiping tears away from her eyes.
What a game. You couldn't ask for a better game, and frankly, from our perspective, a better outcome.
That's right. Wow, what a finish. We are going to stay here for the award ceremony. The Panthers are going to be able to hoist the First National Bank Cup, the traveling trophy.
The mini Stanley Cup.
Right, there we go.
And bring it home.
They'll get to bring it home, and the Glennallen Panthers are beside themselves, maybe even more than me. Maybe more than us, as the Glennallen Panthers played an unbelievable game under a lot of pressure.
Hats off to Hutchison. Boy, you talk about a turnaround in their program. They had a huge turnaround and able to recruit some top-notch players. But again, we said it would come down to guts and heart and conditioning, and all three of those played a factor. I think mostly heart, though.
I'm going to, I know they're going to be awarding player of the game, and they're going to do that in just a moment, but we're going to give player of the game honors to Gerald Mills and to Dylan Sondergaard from Glennallen Chiropractic and the Organic Garden.